To be honest with you, I'm really hesitant on talking about this topic because, I don't know, it just feels a little bit weird talking about porn and masturbation, like basing your channel off of that. Because I don't want to base my channel off of like just masturbating and watching porn, you know, I think it's a little bit weird, but at the same time, you know, according to YouTube analytics, it brings in the views, so I'm gonna bring in the views. This is something that I do anyways, so might as well just share my experience. So hopefully you don't think I'm cringy for talking about this. See, the thing is, if you're actually watching this video, you're probably one of those more self-aware dudes that actually care about becoming a better version of themselves and more intuitive, and they listen to their gut feeling that maybe watching porn isn't the best idea. I forgot the specific day that I relapsed, but it was around December of 2019, and it's already January 2020. I would say the first 2-3 weeks is the hardest, just because you're still trying to get the ball rolling. But once you get the ball rolling, it will be easier for you to just keep going and going and going. So yeah, first 2-3 weeks is hard, and then, you know, it'll be easier for you to do 2 months to 3 months. But once you get to like a certain threshold, so for me it was like around 3 months, you start like questioning yourself. Okay, so I've done 3 months, I want to keep going, you know, and I still kept going, you know. For me it was, okay, just 3 months, I'm gonna do another 3 months, you know. It's cool, it's easy, you know. But the thing is, a lot of things in life happen, you know, situational things happen. Sometimes you're more stressed out than ever, you know. Sometimes you have cravings, you know. So sometimes you want to eat pizza, I mean, and you don't want to eat your meal prep. And that's another thing too, is if your habits are not in line. So let's just say you had like a big cheat meal and you didn't follow your diet and you didn't work out, you know. So overall your energy throughout that day is already like screwed, just because you threw everything off and you lost your momentum for that day, so you're more likely to relapse. Okay, so that's just an example. That's not what happened to me. I'm just saying that if things are not in line in your life, this is one of my advice that I would give to people too that want to get into Nofap. Work on other things in life as well, such your habits. Develop healthier habits and replace your bad habits. So if you have a habit of just playing video games and watching porn all day long and, you know, just feeling dead on the inside, you know, try to work on that and try to be more in tune with your gut. And just slowly, step by step, develop healthier habits. If it's you going to the gym for now, just like go to the gym, you know, get into the habit of going to the gym, and then once you develop that habit, maybe start being more aware of what you eat, you know. For some people, it's hard to develop both. It's just like, oh, I don't know what to eat, I don't know what to do with the gym. So maybe if you just get your ass to the gym for now, so you have a place to actually exert yourself and, you know, release some stress. And then, you know, once you actually start seeing the value and you start becoming more self-aware, then focus on eating healthy. You know, learn how to track your macros, learn the type of foods to eat and what not to eat. And maybe you start meditating, you know. But the point of this is, you know, step by step, develop healthier habits. And the more unhealthy habits you have, the more likely you're going to relapse in Nofap. That was a tongue twister. Going back, let's go rewind to how and why. Like I said, once you get to a certain threshold in Nofap, you start second guessing yourself, you start asking yourself, and there's a part of you that convinces you, man, I already did 3 months, for example. I already did 3 months. Do I want to keep going? Do I really want to add another 3 months to this? Because there's always going to be a part of you that misses and that craves that. You know, you slowly lose that, you know, you make that into like a very tiny bit. You know, maybe if some people don't have that craving anymore, you know, maybe you're a freaking monk, you know. For me, as just a regular dude, I still get cravings, you know. It's like, sometimes, you know, your hand does magic. There's a small part of you that tells you, hey, you know, do I really want to keep going? And it's already been 3 months, you know. But for me, it was 6 months, you know. I was 6 months in, and I started thinking, I started feeling a little bit more overwhelmed, like, man, I'm already 6 months in. Do I really want to stop this? Maybe if I just watch one time, you know, maybe if I just, you know, go watch porn right now, you know, it wouldn't be such a big deal because I've already, you know, cleaned up my dopamine, you know, I'm already unaddicted to porn, so I can literally just get back into it, you know. But that is a trap, okay? That is a trap. For me personally, for my personality, if I do that, I'm gonna start binging a lot more because I'll be like, okay, already broke my streak. Already, you know, after 6 months, already broke my streak. I can literally just jump back into it tomorrow, you know, and then tomorrow comes, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do another one because tomorrow, for sure, I can do it again. I can just get back into Nofap, and then you start like getting into this rabbit hole, just, you start constantly watching porn again and masturbating because it's not that much of a big deal, and you start feeling more dead on the inside slowly but surely. So that's what happened to me. So yeah, I was 6 months in. I just started second guessing myself, and I just started listening to that intuition, that bad intuition. Hey, you know what, it's not a big deal. I mean, literally it's not a big deal, because you can literally just jump back into it. But yeah, for my personality type, maybe for some of you guys as well, I'll probably binge it for a little bit before I get back into it. So that's just me. I don't know if I mentioned this with my old video before, that my longest streak was 8 months, and I wanted to actually break that. I wanted to surpass that. I know you shouldn't really add a lot of emphasis on like when and how long you've been, but sometimes it's like a good reminder of like how far you've come, and makes you a little bit more proud of yourself. You know, it's just like you have these small wins of like, oh yeah, I did one more day of Nofap, yeah, you know. But don't get too identified with that, but you just have small wins, and makes you feel so much better about yourself. At the end of the day, if things didn't work out for you, like you just had a rough day, for example, you still have the small win, like, oh yeah, I didn't masturbate or watch porn today, or you know, you probably meal prepped today, you probably cleaned your house, or you probably made your bed, you know, like just like that. It's like the same thing of like you having a small win. I genuinely believe that Nofap isn't like the end all be all. You know, I see it as a catalyst. You know, I see it as like a supplement for being a better person, but it's not like the core foundation. One of the reasons why I feel like this is so effective though, just because like when you get urges, for a lot of people, they go give in, right? They go masturbate or watch porn, and then after that, oh well, I feel lazy, you know, post-nut depression, you just feel like crap. Now you don't feel like doing anything, you just want to go eat pizza and probably watch Baby Yoda. It's actually a great show. But you know, you get what I'm saying though. It's just like, you just feel lazy, and instead of being productive. But once you actually take that out of the equation, once you get those cravings, now you're dialed in. Like, man, I really value not watching porn. I really want to drop it because I know it's unhealthy for me. I really want to take this seriously. So I'm just going to use this energy right now. I'm going to use my urges to become more productive. Maybe I'll go work on my art, you know, maybe I'll start like learning a skill. Maybe I'll get into, maybe I'll just start talking to women, you know, instead. And you actually work for it, you know. For me, I became more productive for sure. It's because every time I get urges, I'm like, okay, it's either I give in right now and hate myself, or I just use this energy to do more shit in my life. The good things I would say is I don't feel that much of an urge to have sex, just because I don't care about it as much anymore, just because I feel like I don't pay that much attention, or I don't feed into that energy as much anymore, because it evolved, or I evolved with it, you know. I took that out of the equation. I stopped thinking about sex as much. I started implanting that in my head, and so subconsciously I slowly weaned off of that, which is a good thing because now I have more time to be productive. Sometimes it just feels empty, and it just, yeah, it feels pleasurable in the moment. Yeah, it feels great, but at the same time, I don't know if, like, is this really worth my time? Especially when you go through post-nut depression, you're just like, man, do I really care about her? Is this really worth my time? I could be using this time to probably make more YouTube videos, and you know, or editing, or learning a skill, like I said, you know, I'm becoming more productive overall and just growing. But instead, I'm here with a girl that I genuinely don't care about, and we just bust all kinds of nuts. I'm not too much of a hardcore Nofap dude. Maybe in the future I'll try hard mode or whatever the hell that is, where you don't have sex at all. But for me, I like to have balance in my life. Maybe I'm just saying this because I really don't want to give up sex. Maybe, who knows? At this time in my life, I still want to have sex, so I'm not gonna give up sex at this point in my life. Okay, so maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. Yeah, I'm gonna go wrap up this video. Overall, keep at it. There's benefits to it. You're gonna learn so much about yourself, and it will harness your willpower a lot more. And also, like I said, develop healthier habits, because that's just gonna help out with you retaining Nofap. Do I regret breaking my streak? Yes. Did I learn from it? Somewhat. Yes, of course, yes. But yeah, I'm gonna get back into it, but this time with a stronger willpower, and who knows, because thing is, I say this now, but I'll probably get tempted again, you know, when shit hits the fan and I'm around that time, and I start convincing myself to do it, just do it because it's not that much of a big deal. But this time, I feel like I'm gonna get past 6 months this time. and even past 8 months. That's gonna be my overall goal, but at the same time, I don't wanna just jinx myself, so I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go where things go, and I'll just feel it out. Let's see where things go, and there's no pressure. And I want you to have that same mentality as well. Don't try to stress out about it so much if you relapse, okay? Hakuna Matata, right? Hakuna Matata. You can literally just get back into it. And the more you relapse, the more you feel like crap about it too after, the more likely you're gonna go commit next time, okay? So don't beat yourself up for it, because I was beating myself up for it, you know, because I've relapsed multiple times. But anyways, keep at it. Try to take out bad habits, replace it with healthier habits. And yeah, this is my 6-month nofap journey / half a year relapse journey. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment down below. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I hate saying this, I gotta remind y'all. I got that. Apparently it helps. Okay, but anyways, peace out. Love you guys, and see you guys next time. Peace.